Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Welcome on into Central of Concave Souls Tarot. This is Miss Sunny, and welcome back where you have been officially put on notice of the requirement to love yourself mercilessly and don't look back. Very excited to be with you all this evening. Of course, my babies. I love you all so much. Blessings and abundance to you on your magnificent journey. Can't wait to see what's going to be happening here in you all's energy. Let us go ahead and take us a sip and see what is going on in these juice realms. I love you all so much. Welcome on in towards the collective and anyone who's deeply affected by this message. Yeah, so let's see what's going on. And let's, of course, get us the smoke on that one too. So play, y'all. Actually, I was going to, fun fact here, I was going to stop and get some wine so we can have our normal cocktails and, roaring 20s smoke as we typically do here on our readings. But I didn't feel like it when I got off work. So I was like, okay, we'll do coffee and we'll do vape. Because as you guys know, I am trying to vape more than I'm smoking. So, but anywho, really would have loved to have had that. I'm going to get some tomorrow so that I can get on with you guys so we can do our celebratory reading as we should. Absolutely. But nonetheless, let's get started here. I invoke all angels of light, divine beings, heavenly hosts, and plurals of divine works on behalf of Taurus, the collective, and anybody deeply affected by this message today. I also expel all entities of evil that are trying to convert themselves as the representative of the devil, that are trying to destroy a life, kill a life, cause a life to commit suicide, cause sickness and disease in the body, and any other type of way, through insects, through animals, through the fowls of the air, through the animals of the sea, through the animals of the jungle, all entryways, we block them to the devil at this time, and we expel and we extort you back to your own distortion. We place you back into the entities of hell that you've been trying to escape so desperately ever since the fall from grace. Lucifer, we bind you back to hell where you cannot escape, as though you would believe you could. But the narrative and the playwright of your destiny has already been seen as your fate, because the keys of your hell have already been stolen from your spiritual womb, of which you do not possess. That spiritual womb was lost to you, Lucifer, upon the fall from grace. And the only thing that you have now is the disdain of thine own character, hoping and wishing one day soon you'll be able to escape the vanity you so sought after, that ultimately became your own demise. I plant you back into the seeds you planted in hell and let you continuously grow there until the root has been detached from your psyche. I expel you now until you burn in the flames and no longer can you continue, until you no longer can rise from the ashes. Let the dark smoke of your spirit, that it can only be cast through black magic, through the entryway of a human life, I expel you from the atmosphere. I expel you from the airwaves. Let you fall as you fell before. I can see you in the entrance of the earth realm. I can see you at the very beginning. I expel you now in the mighty name of all that is divine. Thank you, Spirit. Let's take a look and see what is going on Spirit, be very direct in your message and your approach today. Give us a real, viable, working word for the people who are needing it the most today. We want the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help us, Divine. I demand and implore your presence here tonight for the healing of your people, your said people, your people whom you do adore, as they are the living, breathing edification of your image. They are your very children, whom you promised that you would never forsake. I invoke the rainbow of your covenant. Let it fall here and give us hope of a brighter tomorrow. Spirit, talk to me about what's happening. I knew this was going to show up. We have the locust here. And we also have reflections, the mirror, the cast. You have someone in your energy doing a lot of reflecting right now. Reflecting on their experiences with you. Reflecting on the blessing that is you. And I'm seeing a forfeiting of a spiritual inheritance that they lost during the betrayal of you. Someone is fading like the wind, fading into the abyss, into the darkness they sought after, longing for you, longing for the light that you represented in their life. Now the locust is here to steal the harvest. This person is experiencing a lot of loss right now. Things have went haywire in their energy. Yeah, wishing they didn't make this sacrifice here. They keep reflecting on it. They keep reflecting on the fact that they didn't love you back. Unrequited love of the worst kind, because there was decorum that was made. There was a decorum of love that was given to you by the depiction of a mask that was being worn. Oh yes, there was a decorum that was placed in your mind by the traces of illusions. Illusions that this person gave you of the love that you were always going to receive, but yet you yearned in misery. This person had other intentions. And what's so sad about it is that this person was actually looking at the rejection of thine own mirror. This is the classic case of vanity meeting themselves in the mirror of their pain, seeking to escape. Yeah, in the pursuit of self-devalue, yeah, this person can't get over how they were seeking their own demise. This person was habitually hungering to give you their love, but never gave it to you. This person is showing up as someone who was deeply affected by pain of the past, stemming from their childhood all the way up into their adulthood. This person had major issues of self-worthlessness, issues that this person attempted to bury deep within their soul, and it actually caused the delirium state of sabotage and rebuild. This person assumed this position in life because it became a safe haven. Yeah, encapsulated by the burial. Yeah, this person is encapsulated by the betrayal of you that caused the burial. It literally placed this relationship in the grave. Yeah, truly in love. After all, I shall fall. Isn't it something? How sad is this case? How this person was madly, deeply in love with you, but unable to show you. All the same, unrequited love, it did become totally unintentional in this person's pursuit as the years went by, as the time floated by. This person deeply wanted to express their love to you, but the disdain and the hate for self is what stopped them in the end. Because in the end, they didn't feel they deserved you. Still yearning for you now after the rejection. Yeah, they rejected you and ended up rejecting themselves. Yeah, right now operating in the chamber of dead hearts. Still encapsulated by the burial. This person has fond memories of you. Memories that can't escape them. Because they knew that your love can't be replaced. They knew it from the beginning. Genuine, authentic, unconditional, raw love. They found in you that they couldn't even find in their mother. They couldn't find in their father. They couldn't find in their friends. And certainly not their past lovers. You represented the identity, the encapsulation of the mirroring of the love of God. Because of the light invested in your spiritual womb. You understood the soul contract. So did they. But were they willing to step up to the plate? I would take that as a no. This person is seeking wisdom and conception in this hour. God, are they wanting and yearning for you? Fighting an inward battle of the soul. A lot of shadowing and mirroring going on. Spiritual interception at play. As this person is in betwixt the internal and external pathways to divine portals. Seeking to escape their darkness. Even their madness in this hour. The veil of concave souls have presented themselves here. Soul dualism at its best. The arisen souls, the fallen souls, the kept souls, the heart of innocence, and the premise to all betrayal. Someone broke this person's innocence in the past. It can't escape them. I feel the pain even now. This person was broke some time ago. Still encapsulated by that burial. The death of them. They've been fighting this burial and this death, operating as a corpse. All this time. Seeking to get out. But you got them out. You were the red rose that shined in their darkness. You were the red rose that sprouted in their dead garden, a sea of black roses that sprouted in their pain. It was like the clicking of the clicking of the clicking, the sound of the clock, the very hour you struck a chord inside their soul, so permeating that it allows something in them to uproot and allows them to feel alive again. But something stopped them. It was the vulnerability that they couldn't face. It was the opening of their heart that they could not stomach because the pain had not been healed. They refused to heal the pain because the pain body became their temporary, then permanent satisfaction. There was something to gain, so the devil told this character. Only in pain, only in death shall you be free. Until the divine sent you into their life and showed them what tomorrow could bring. I hear very deeply in this hour for a lot of you. Yeah, stricken by pain's doppelganger. Ever since they left you, all the pain of the past started drawing up. The dark identity they left when they were able to escape that dark identity through the love they had inside you. Now everything is just the fleeting remaining pictures of the past. They've immortalized you in their soul. You, my dear friends, are immortalized in this person's soul. You are the definitive picture of their heart, the closest resemblance of a healing that they were yearning for. Yeah, now this person is sitting in refuge. The great refusal of belonging. They refused to belong to themselves. They refused to take back the rights to their spiritual inheritance. They refused to let go of the pain. And so they became the mere reflection of their pain, even worse than suffering through the pain itself, now operating as an outsider to their own soul, their soul given away to the devil. Now they're a fleeting image of themselves, pain's doppelganger. Wow. Stricken by pain's doppelganger. This is heavy energy, you guys. Heavy energy. Self-spiritual mutilization. The mutilation of self. This is a sad case of self-hatred. The pseudo-humanistic veil. This person floating through life, afraid to be themselves, afraid to be who they truly are. Stemming from the womb of self-affliction, self-torment. They thought they could make it through life through self-ideology, a God complex. But even that became too much to bear because they knew inside they didn't feel they were worth it. Yeah, replication of the attributes of God and the hidden mysteries. But through the forsaking of the divine, they were unable to find the mysteries of their heart, to locate the mysteries of their soul that had been forgotten since the fall of the definitive concave souls. Yeah, the great war of concave souls. Are they battling? The blood of soul battle, psychological disturbance befalls them. The souls distancing themselves among themselves. And the dismembered agonies of tenured demonic forces they've been fighting for a lifetime. This person is standing outside themselves, possibly an out-of-body experience. This person is dead, but yet alive. I can see their spirit floating above their body, looking at their dead corpse supernaturally, longing to live, desperate to live, but only decaying inside. No matter the cost you paid, no matter the cost you paid, collective, tourists, and anybody deeply affected by this message, you paid the cost for the Ace of Cups they never gave you due to their pain. Now all they can do from taking this foolish risk on their own life, layers upon layers of ill decisions, I do see a refusal to face themselves in the faces of the deep. Now they have to face themselves in the very reality here that they're just depending on the disparage of humanity, the womb of sacrificial willpower. Wisdom and conception they do seek, but they forfeited it. And now all they have is a cup full of tears. The broken arisal. Arisal to the awareness that they forfeited your love, a divine love, a love of truth and understanding, wisdom and conception. They were conceived in evergreen, my God. In your spiritual womb, they were conceived in evergreen to the receptivity of your love that was unconditional in your truth. How rare could they find it? They prayed for the covering of your light. The divine heard their prayer in disdain. even in the depths of hell, by the entrapment and the ensnarement of their soul, chained in bondage from another life, a past life they failed. They were sitting in hell for centuries, and they prayed to the divine, "Hear me, Lord, hear me now. Hear my cry. Send me my love. Send me my love that I lost centuries ago. I'll do it right this time. I'll serve and seek you this time. I'll promise you that I'll do right by my soul." But yet and still they were led by desires. They were led by lust. They were led by sexual affliction. They were led by drug addiction. They were led by alcoholism. They were led by demons that have been keeping them trapped in hell, that they allowed to travel through the siphoning of their soul, through the expectations of darkness that they refused to escape. They broke your heart. By the breaking and the severing of your heart, there came the breaking of day, shattering your heart upon the floors of expectancy. Who am I speaking to in this hour? Upon the falling and the shattering and the expelling of your blood across that floor, supernaturally, there they did fall from grace. At the bloodshed of your heart, the breaking of your heart, there they did fall. There came the re-entrance into the gates of hell. And now they do suffer a price they were never expecting to pay. They thought they had gimmicks that were going to outshine their attempt to manipulate. But now, major regret is sitting in the energy because none of it worked. 2222 just showed up on the clock for confirmation. Where did they go now? Desperately needing you in this very hour. You were the only one they knew would catch them when they fell. Where did they go now? When the temptations have left them and everybody has found them out for exactly who they are. Oh, I know they're sitting in that hour right now. Everyone can see behind the mask. Everyone can see that they're a liar and a deceiver and a con artist. Everyone can see exactly what their truth is. And where did they go now? Because the very vulnerability that they were trying to escape with you, now they're forced to sit in the openness of the broken mass. Now the porcelain is no longer collecting itself at the quagmire. Now they have to face themselves in the lake of vanity. Careful to face yourself in the lake of vanity. Careful what you find there. You just may be swallowed whole by the mermaids at sea. Careful, O thy soul, careful to the knowledge that you must gain. Careful to meet yourself at the seas of vanity. Surely, darkness will befall you. End note. Spirit, talk to me about the main energy. What's going on in the main energy, Spirit? Be very direct in your approach and your message, Spirit. We ask that you would commune with us as we raise the incense behind the omnipresent veil of truth in this hour, supernaturally. What's happening for the main energy? Main energy. For the main energy, Spirit. And the eyes of the beholder. Talk to me about the main energy. I'm really getting in the energy, you all, that this person is going through, struggling really bad right now. I'm getting very depressive and oppressive. Someone in particular here, is struggling in several areas. Wow. That's it. Needing your energy. This person is showing up needing your energy. This person also could definitely be a warlock or into the dark arts. We have the Masonic Lodge showing up here. And they could definitely be a part of the Masonic Lodge. Which lets me know that this person is under systematic control. This person has gotten themselves into something very dark here. And they need your energy. Also, with them needing your energy speaks to them needing to escape something. The Masonic Lodge, they don't have to be a part of it. But I am getting this person could definitely be part of that system. Which is a very dark system. It's a cult, basically. But also what I'm getting that speaks to being in a trap, being held in bondage. This person is in spiritual bondage. They're also in holistic bondage. I'm really getting heavy from this card. More so, that's the energy I'm getting. This person is in a lot of bondage inwardly. That's what I'm feeling. Also, we have her showing up not wanting you to move on. So there's definitely been a separation here. And this person is having an issue with you moving on here. Also, we have hurt themselves by hurting you. What am I saying, you all? Everything I just told you earlier is a representation and a depiction of what this person is going through. This person, see, they could have had a plan to hurt you out of spite here. This person was very vindictive in the past. And they were all encompassing of being led by pride and ego, which was just a narrative of a control fix, right? And this person was very huge on control, first of all, because they were unhealed. And this person felt like they couldn't control any other area of their life. And this stemmed from the abuse of their childhood. This person never has felt like they've had control over their life. So therefore, they always had to feel like they had control over others. But you were different. This was a tactic, presumably, that this person had to play out on other people. People from the past who were operating in the same energy wave that they were, which is very low on self-esteem, very low on insecurities, or I should say low on securities. They were insecure. Issues with worthlessness, self-hatred, self-loathing tendencies, and it all drew up from behind the mask. Because, and what caused that was your love. And isn't that something very interesting to me? The power of love. Because this person, the power of your love broke through the doors of this person's mask. It broke through the doors of their self-hatred. It broke through the doors of the need for control. It broke through the doors of worthlessness. So, from a conscious perspective here, we're understanding that the power of your love broke through this person's identity, or who they believed they were. The very core and the very crux they were holding on to. This person was holding on to the bondage of self as a means of survival. And you were able to break through the core of their apple. You were able to see through the narratives and the playwright of their soul. Something no one else was ever able to do, which is why we see they're needing your energy, Taurus and the collective, and anybody deeply affected by this message. But this person, I'm getting the claim to fame was never an aim. Hashtag that. The claim to fame was never an aim. And you know why, collective? Because this person never wanted to intentionally hurt you. That's what I'm seeing. But it was a cause and an effect of all they knew themselves to be. And only through your energy were they able to open up to the possibility of honing into their true identity, who they were called to be, who they were destined to be, their promise, their expectancy in life, their hope in life, the restoring of their faith, the restoring of their belief in self. You represented all of that. And also very much so, more importantly here, is you were a reflection of everything that they were not. You possessed the light. So that means you loved yourself. Even when you felt dead, you loved yourself back to life. Even when this person tried to break you down to nothing, you broke yourself back into life. You pulled yourself and rose from the ashes. You were able to fight off and wane off the entryways of the devil. You were able to block out the connectors to the elements of the soul. You were an overcomer. You were an overachiever. You believed in self, right? You loved self. Even if you had pain of the past, surely you were broken in the past. Surely people tried to stomp all over you. But you were able to have this interconnectedness with self. And that's because you have faith in the divine. You believed in a higher calling other than yourself. This was something very interesting for this person to witness, because they had never seen this before. They knew of a God. They knew of the God. They knew of the divine. They had heard the languages, possibly of say, through the speaking and the hearsay of the demons that spoke of the Lord in hell from the past life. They heard, there was hearsay. that was going on about the talks and the pattering about of hell, the dead tree trunks that spoke of the secrecies of the divine, that spoke of what they knew to be true. And see, they heard of it because there were other desperate souls seeking to escape. There were other souls pleading that the divine would hear their prayer. Oh Lord, please let me have another chance. See, this is how they heard. But they didn't see a representation of the divine acted out in their life, which lets me know that their family was toxic. Their family was into the occult. Their family was a part of a darkness that they could not escape. This speaks to a family lineage. This person did not know what real love was. They didn't receive it from their mother. They didn't receive it from their father, nor their siblings, nor their aunts, uncles, cousins, anybody affiliated with them. Even these spurious accounts of what they would now call exes in their lives. They were nothing but a spurious attempt at living a life that they did not even attain, because the real atonement came. The real resurrection power surfaced when you entered their life. Who am I speaking to in this hour? The wisdom and the conception of the truth. As I place my hand on the energy of this card, you were the entryway. And now, somehow they've lost you. Lies and betrayal, deception. Why does this person need your energy? Yeah, what did I say? This person needs your energy. They're trying to escape. This person has ancestral and personal sins. They took on the lineage of the sins of their family lineage. This person has ancestors. What did I say? The ancestors are those who died that did not enter into the heavenlies. These are their ancestors that died that are living in hell. And they took on the sins of those who died before them. Oh yes, this is much deeper than the surface. These are not the people who died and ascended to the holies of holies. These are people from the family lineage that died, that went directly to hell, that are still in hell in bondage. Oh yes. Yeah, counterfeit. Yeah, this person feels like they're living a counterfeit representation of their life. Absolutely. And this person also was counterfeit to you. They gave you a false representation of their truth, and they're in deep regret about it. Talk to me about the Masonic Lodge. Why is this here? And what I'm getting very deeply is these ancestors that died, that are in hell. They were seeking to live out their sins through this divine masculine here, or this divine feminine that's showing up. Talk to me about the Masonic Lounge. Yeah, return to sender. Return to sender. That's what they're seeking. Whatever this plan was here, I'm also getting that this person could have been casting spells or doing black magic on you while they were in the relationship, which is something else that they deeply regret. And they didn't know that you were very powerful in the spirit realms. And it was returned to sender. Their plan didn't work. Yeah, what am I saying? Yeah, they were working with their family to set you up, That's exactly what they were doing. They regret working with their family. See, like I said, this person's family is part of a lineage of dark witches and warlocks. Absolutely. And they were casting spells. It was all a setup. Yeah. And they were talking about you behind your back with their family. Absolutely they were. This person also could have the STD trichomonas. They could have caught that while cheating on you or having sexual encounters since the separation. And you know what? For you, things started to feel very, things started to feel off for you very early on here. And you know what? This person left you and because they were sold pipe dreams. They were sold pipe dreams by their family too. Someone also who this person is dealing with may have pelvic inflammatory disease, suffering from that. But one thing about it is you missed all this. This person was not able to affect you with any of this, not even a disease. You were heavily protected this whole time. Even if you were in sexual contact with them at all during the relationship, you were absolutely protected and you escaped all of this. This is the karma they're facing right now. And so this person is facing sickness and disease here because the very spells they were casting on you was returned to them. It was returned to sender, and they're receiving all of it now. And you passed the test towards the collective and anybody deeply affected by this message. You passed the test, so you're about to be rewarded here. And this person also is showing up with dissocial disorder. This person possibly kept you trapped in the house with them. They didn't want to go anywhere. They didn't want to do anything. They didn't want to see you. I mean, it's like for some of you, you couldn't even step outside. This person would have a fit. They wanted to keep you trapped in bondage with them. Talk to me about this person not wanting you to move on. This person is doing a lot of drug use in order to cope with the loss of you, in order to cope with this separation. This person is doing hallucinogens. They're also maybe doing shrooms. They also may be doing LSD, which these are drugs you possibly don't even know that this person is doing. But I'm showing that this person is does K2. They also do K2 and spice. These are some of the drugs of choice. This person does LSD, K2, and hallucinogens, the shrooms. So this person does a lot of drugs to cope here. And that's what they're doing right now. And those are the drugs of choice that they're using. We see now what's going on, you all. This is what I knew. This person was a victim of molestation in their childhood, you all. That's the pain they won't let go of. That's why there was always a need for validation. There it is right there, you guys. This person was molested in their childhood. They were a victim of abuse. And that's when they needed the validation. That's why this person is codependent. And they feel like they can't make it on their own. You know something? I can see this person would not be able to sustain themselves on their own. And I'm talking like being able to like live a normal life, work a 9 to 5, or, you know, fend for themselves and all of that. Even if they did, and I'm not saying literally they couldn't work, but it's very, very hard for this person to sit in their own company and actually live a normal life. This person is very, very much so unstable here. And they have not healed from the pain of their childhood. This person was also trying to stop your success. You know, you moving forward in your career, your love life. They could be trying to stop your love life behind the scenes now through magic because they do not want to let you go, even though they left you to be with someone else. This person was the runner-chaser dynamic. So this person was the runner. Yeah, they tried to destroy you with their lies and manipulation. Wow, what did I say, you guys? There it is. They hid their love from you to feed their distorted self-image. I told you guys that earlier. And for some of you, like I said, this person definitely caught an STD. And if this person was not sleeping with you or they became distant with you, they weren't sleeping with you because they had caught an STD. And like I said, this was even in the past here. This person they caught something recently here, but this person could have caught STDs while they were in the relationship with you. And that was actually the divine keeping you safe if this person was rejecting you sexually at any time. I'm talking during the relationship. Because I am seeing that. And also, they could have been doing that because they were hiding a third party from you. And this person definitely has a dark soul. And misery loves company. You know? Yeah, this person was definitely doing hexes and curses, spell work on you. And they were doing it with their family. Spirit, talk to me about the current energy. I'm just going to pull some cards here, maybe about 5 or 6, and then I'm going to get some clarifiers. Talk to us what's happening behind the moon, Spirit, and illuminate us to the sun. And let us know what we need to know. What's going on behind the scenes or what is being hidden that needs to come to light. We extract from the moon and give to the sun. Oh, wow. It came out again, you guys. This person was definitely a victim of molestation. 4818 just showed up on the clock. This person was definitely... Yeah, this was all... And what's been feeding this person's pain of the abuse is the Crusader's curse, which is excruciating, all-consuming pain. This person experiences every time they think about this pain of the molestation, you all. 4848 just showed up on the clock for confirmation. It's like this person experiences excruciating pain, solistically and physically. Like if this person, that's why they never talk about it. If they were ever able to talk about this person would experience excruciating pain all throughout their body. And this is this person also could have been trying to do spells to cause you excruciating pain. I did also see that this person could possibly have an altar where they're holding your picture up. Or they were utilizing one of your pictures. Or someone... I'm seeing somebody in the family, their mother, doing that. Not more so this divine masculine here. I'm getting this is a heavy divine masculine energy. Just to be honest with you all. And the mother was giving your picture. And she was using that, holding that picture up to a shrine. Doing black magic. wanting to cause you bodily pain, excruciating pain in the body, sickness in the body. I'm also getting this person's mother could have told them to try to infect you with an STD because they shared that with them, and the Divine Masculine refused to do it, which could have been another reason, like I say, this person was denying you sex. But see, you learned your lesson here. You learned your lesson. You learned your lesson. And that's why you walked away here. Give me more on the current energy. Be very specific. Yeah, what did I say? Jinxes. Curse. Stemming from the bottom of hell. Jinxes are from the bottom of hell. The bottomless pits. Also, they were using legitimacy, which is the accessing of your thoughts and your memories. Spells concerning your thoughts and your memories. They were trying to access as a means of control. Yeah, wanting to cause you affliction. And this is this person's cult family. But look, what did I say? There you are. But you were divinely protected. 333 showing up here in your energy, and you are still heavenly and divinely protected. And that's because your name, 5151, just showed up on the clock for confirmation. Your name is spoken in the Holy of Holies. Your name is spoken in the heavenlies. You cannot be touched. And this is actually, because you passed the test, this is a very, very major time in your life of growth, spiritual enlightenment, spiritual awakening. And luck is definitely on your side. And this is going to be a major time of expansion for you. Optimism. So be very optimistic. Even though it may seem a little bit dark right now. Remain optimistic because this is your time to shine. Most definitely. Confirmation from Spirit. Current energy. Yeah. Sexual perversion showing up. Oh my God. Yeah, what did I say? Occult magic. But your prayers are being answered. See? And this person tried to bring out the worst in you. They tried to trigger you all the time. And that was through this occult magic. That's why they were trying to manipulate your thoughts and your memories. They were actually trying to draw up your pain of the past. That's why this person, if you notice, they were asking you a lot of questions, but they were never answering any of yours. And typically when people do that, they're trying to gain access and insight into how they can manipulate you or hurt or harm you. So we have victim of molestation here and sexual perversion. So this person's molestation actually led to their sexual perversion as well. Yeah, you were protected heavily by the thrones and dominions of the heavens. By the angelic host. That's the angelic host showing up in your reading now. Divine protection. What's happening in the current energy, Spirit? Okay. We have highs and lows of a karmic debt being paid. We also have exhausted by what you thought would last a lifetime. Yeah, you became exhausted here because this person was trying to make you pay their karmic debts. And you passed the test. You escaped this here. And now this person is experiencing a lot of highs and lows from a karmic debt that they must pay, thus said the divine, especially due to their sexual perversion. They had a demon of sexual perversion on them, and the divine did not approve of it. Yeah, and they celebrated too soon. I knew this was going to come out of you. I was reading. This person, when they betrayed you, they left you and they talked about you really bad. And they were acting like they were the ones that left you, and you were the one that sabotaged this connection, and, you know, this whole big fat story. Yeah. And you left this person, we have 616 showing up, which is all about needing more balance in your life and enhancing your capabilities. See, this person was trying to stop you from doing what you were called to do. And you needed more balance. This person was definitely unbalanced here. And this person was causing a lot of turmoil and chaos in your energy. Yeah. And you had to glow. It was time to go. Let's see what's going on here. So this person is actually sitting in this pain. I'm getting this person definitely could be in a dark night of the soul right now, especially with the energy that's showing up here. This person is also under heavy judgment of the divine because of every thing that they've done. What they've done in the past to you, and what they've done in the past that was wrong to everybody else as well. And this person is having to face, by them having to pay this karmic debt, they have no other choice but to face the pain of this molestation in their childhood. And also, these are the two main areas that they're having to deal with. The pain of their abuse and the sexual perversion demon that they are allowing to control them. And also this blaspheme demon, the demon of blasphemy, is on their life as well. Why is victim of molestation here? Talk to me about this abuse. Yeah, they were, what did I say? They were resisting healing from this. It's all showing up here. They lost hope. They lost hope after the abuse. Right after the abuse. There they are. The divine masculine. That's why they couldn't, that's why they were struggling to become the divine masculine they knew they could be. Absolutely. Yeah, and this person was unable to escape this emotional storm because they weren't healing. They lost hope in themselves. And they're trying to practice forgiveness now. They're trying to forgive themselves and forgive the offender, not for them, but for them to be able to heal themselves, for their own healing. Talk to me about sexual perversion. Yeah, this is what kept them in emotionally blocked from you, because this person was led by they had a sexual perversion demon inside them, even deeper than sexual temptation. So this person was always going to be blocked to you because this sexual perversion demon was closely related to this molestation. They picked up this demon after they gave up on themselves after the abuse here. That's when they picked up this perversion demon. Always, that's why their heart was always in a fog here, giving you mixed signals. Talk to me about highs and lows from karmic debt. Distance. Separation. Yeah, man. Ever since this separation from you, they've been paying your karmic debt. Ever since they walked away from you and chose this dark route. Because this distance card is this darkness here. This is dark energy. This person walked away from the light and walked into darkness. When they walked away from you, and ever since they broke your heart and shattered it into pieces, and watched the blood seep from your bleeding heart across the floor, which they've done that 3 to 4 or 5 times possibly throughout this relationship, they are now paying that debt. When they destroyed your heart, they angered God. Who am I speaking to? When they broke your heart, they angered the angelic hosts. I can feel the anger of the angels. And therefore, and when they darted your door, when they placed their footstep on the external parting of your door and separated from you, that was the entry point into hell. Who am I talking to? When they left your home and they took all of their belongings, and as soon as they darted their foot outside the exterior of your door, that was when they entered into hell. They returned to hell at that point, and ever since that day, they've been paying a karmic debt. Ever since that day. Spirit, talk to me about exhausted. You being exhausted here by what you thought would last a lifetime. This could also very well be this person's energy too, being exhausted. Mirroring your energy. Because this person is sick of themselves wearing a mask. And also, very interesting, is the mask, like I said, the porcelain is broken. It's irreparable. The mask they can't survive the mask anymore. So very interesting about this delirium state here is whereas they were wearing multiple masks to cover the pain, to shield their true identity of self, as much as they were wearing the mask for a survival tactic, they no longer could survive. The mask was not keeping them in a state of survival. They began to weaken. So therefore, it forced them, by the judgment of the divine, the divine broke the mask. It was shattered into pieces. It was transformed into porcelain, and it was cracked and shattered by the speaking of the divine. And at that entry point, that's when this person no longer could survive on the mask, by wearing the mask. The divine said you must shatter these masks in order to survive now. Absolutely. Because the person, by them facing this karma, they actually began dying with the mask on. And until they broke the mask, until they break the mask, that is their fate. Until they break the mask, they will be dying inwardly. Talk to me about the exhaustion of what you thought would last a lifetime. person exhausted. Oh, wow. Yeah. This person is exhausted here because they cannot get over the loss of you. They can't accept this final goodbye. Yeah. I mean, this person is, man, talk about depressed over regret. They should have never been chasing these. They regret chasing these thrills. Being led by this demon of perversion. They are so much in regret, causing them to take foolish risk after foolish risk. Instead of knowing they should have opened their heart to you. This person wants to open their heart to you so badly. But they know they can't even. The divine has halted them. They can't even reach you. The divine said no until this person is ready. Until they escape this demon of perversion. Until they heal from this abuse of their childhood that they've been resisting. This person has to become the new version of themselves. The real version of themselves. It's not going to work. This person can't come back in your energy and leech off your energy versus adding to your energy by giving you their energy as well. Reciprocal energy intake. Talk to me about this person celebrating too soon. Yeah. And there's something they celebrated too soon. Yeah, see, because this person, they didn't realize how much they were going to miss your intimacy. They didn't realize how much they were going to miss you just in general. Because this person knows how much you love them. They loved you deeply. And this person is sinking in despair. I mean, completely falling apart here. They celebrated way too soon. See, because they have people egging them on or edging them on, leading them down the wrong path here. And man, this person is in hopeless regret here, falling apart, not wanting you to move on here. And like I said, this person is doing a lot of drugs here to cope. But that's the problem. That's something else they can't do anymore. That's what they've always done. And until this person recognizes you can't keep doing the same thing over and over and over, expecting a different result. That is the definitive definition of insanity. This person can't keep doing the same thing. The drugs aren't going to heal the pain. The sex isn't going to heal the pain. Cross-watcher, the multiple lovers aren't going to heal the pain. Having a million options is not going to heal the pain. Going back to your exes that you know weren't serving you while they were with you and absolutely aren't serving you thereafter aren't going to heal the pain. They weren't for you. Okay? None of this stuff. Trying to feed the narrative of the lineage of your family, paying their debt and thinking paying their solistic debt is your responsibility is not going to heal the pain. None of this is going to heal the pain. Black magic is not going to heal the pain. What's going to heal the pain is doing the work. The work that the divine has now mandated for you to do. This is inescapable judgment that I'm saying. Because once the divine calls judgment on you, it's inescapable. This person is sitting in the inescapable experience of the law of an effect and the law of attraction. Karma. This is universal law this person is sitting in. And they cannot escape it. Because this person is learning a very hard lesson here. That you cannot escape universal law. You cannot escape divine judgment. And they're also learning what you give and what you eventually get. And also, what you end up getting just may be way worse than what you gave. And I'll leave you all with that. This has been the reading, you all. I love you all so much. Love unlimited to you all on your magnificent journey. Choose this hour to commune with self and commune with the divine, to accept the call and accept the fact that you are required and mandated to love yourself mercilessly and never look back. Let this be the hour that you would never give up on yourself, not like you did in the past, that you would allow yourself an entryway into the truth of your right now, that you would allow yourself the experience of loving yourself in the way that the divine loves you, that you would no longer count on your own willpower, but you would lean into the understanding and the wisdom and conception of what the divine sees in you, what the divine has made you to be. You are a miracle in motion. The very fact that you're breathing right now, this is the hour. The very fact that you're breathing, 1:11 just showed up on the clock for confirmation here. Inhaling and exhaling air. You're in an exchange of the interconnectedness of the divine's work. I mean the beauty of your right now. Accepting the beauty of your right now, sitting in the essence and the core of you. Allowing yourself to receive self. Because it's one thing to just be existing and having a knowledge or a notion of the fact that you're existing on this earth realm, having a 3D experience. But there's a completely different thing to recognize that I receive self when I breathe in. And I exhale, I'm exchanging an inescapable interconnectedness with self. I can experience myself in a way. I can feel the enchantment of my own body as a living being, full of possibility, full of promise, and full of the integrity of thine own heart. This would be the hour you would choose to receive self and do it gladly. Listen, you all, my babies, I love you all so much. I can't wait to see you all in the next reading. What an honor and a privilege it is for me to be here with you as a spiritual leader on your journey. An honor and a privilege for you to be here, for me to share and commune with you on your magnificent journey, because you are someone special. And you are someone filled with a light so bright. A light that's shining, that's so beautiful on the inside of you, that it's a privilege for me to experience the interconnectedness of you and you with I. And that we can share in the love of being able to connect deeply with one another. And for that, I'm very, very humble. And I appreciate you all. I thank you all for supporting me as I support you. I love you all so much. Love unlimited to you all. And I will see you all in the next reading. Take care.